We were in two minds.
We were in two minds as to whether to watch this trailer or not, because from my point of view, I'm like, I want to know what's going on, but I kind of don't want to know too much more. I know what I know, and it's very little, and I kind of want to embrace that.
Yeah, I feel like the more we know, the more it's going to be ruined for us. Because I'd rather keep this as a thing that I don't know much about and then be uber surprised and happy when I find out in the film.
But we know so little that it's almost like us watching it won't give away that much information. So that's why.
We don't know. They might be just on the edge of too much information. We're like, no, they've just spoiled something.
You know what? I think this is such a big world. And from the last trailer reaction, the amount of stuff that happens in this universe is so vast that I do not think they're going to pack everything into this one film. Or the two films, because apparently now it's actually a 2-part story, even though it could be like a 50-part story because it's that big a world. I was being Millie Bobby Brown.
Oh. You're so rude, honestly. Oh, that's actually a bit too much, you know.
I know.
Then again, barking on the set. It's a bit too much too.
Hey, NarendraTheComic again!
India!
No, we have Nonsensei, but right now we have the final trailer of Dune. As we said there, we weren't sure as to whether to react to it or not, but I think we overcame that and said, we want to see what's happening. We want to see the visuals, we want to see a couple of these things, because we know that the film is going to be even bigger than what's happening in these trailers.
I know whatever we're going to get, it's just going to pique our interest more. It's going to make me more invested in watching the film and wanting to know more.
Yeah, I think they have a great cast here, a great background team, an incredible director, and this is probably my most anticipated film of the year outside of Spider-Man No Way Home.
Yeah, I think this is the same for me. You said previously sci-fi films, they don't always hit with general audience.
Yeah.
I think this one could.
It could.
I'm excited for it, but maybe we're the outliers here.
You know, I think you're right. I think that the general public don't really know this. We don't know it really, but we're piqued, we're interested. But I think that most people, they don't want to engage with this type of stuff. And I don't know if that's right. I don't know if it's wrong. I think that it's good to broaden your horizons. I think it's good to learn and understand and grow, and you do that through absorbing culture in whatever form it is. I just don't feel most people want this. And I don't think most people will, I don't want to say this word, appreciate this.
I think maybe it's the case that when you watch sci-fi films, especially something like sci-fi fantasy, you have to really think. You can't turn off, you can't be half there. You have to be very present for the whole film, otherwise you'll be missing the details, you'll be missing the science, magic structures. You won't know what's going on, you won't know who's who, because there are so many characters. And because of that, people are just going to go, maybe I should go for something easy to watch, easy on the eyes, you know?
Yeah, I don't want to be fully engaged, I don't want to commit to it, and I think that's your choice, obviously, but I think you miss out on a lot of good storytelling, whether it's reading, whether it's, I don't know, audio, podcasts, or whether it's film and TV. There's a lot of stuff that you need to really, really log into to get the most out of. And if you don't want to do that, then fine. But I know both of us are definitely hyped, ready, and waiting for this film to come out. Let's get to this trailer anyway. Let's go.
The outsiders ravage our land. Their cruelty to my people is all I've known.
So you're going tomorrow?
Yes, I'm going tomorrow with the advance team.
I'd like you to take me with you.
You're trying to give me court-martial.
Can I trust you with something? I've been having dreams about a girl fallen in battle. Felt like a vision.
Dreams make good stories, but everything important happens when we're awake.
To the future of House Atreides.
You have to be ready.
There is no call we do not answer. There is no faith that we betray.
They're not human, they're brutal.
What if I'm not dead? You'll still be the only thing I ever needed you to be.
Come on!
My son. I know you.
Tonight, the bloodline ends forever. Kill them all.
This is an extermination. They're picking my family off one by one. Only together can we stand a chance.
Let's fight like demons.
beginning.
Do you know what's so nuts?
Oh.
I feel like I just watched a whole movie
Yeah.
in that trailer.
There was a...
Not that they gave much away, but I feel like there was so much there that was unconnected, but I really felt a sense of odd completion watching that.
Yeah, it was very well done as a trailer. It was packaged up in this way that was very palatable. I didn't get goosebumps. I got like the opposite of goosebumps.
Chills.
Yeah.
Chills, not goosebumps. Right.
Yeah.
Goosebumps are kind of like chills. So I know what you meant.
I got like this chill, this impending sense of doom like brushed over me in this really uncomfortable way. But that tells you that the storytelling is incredible, right?
Yeah, I think with sci-fi there's this really fine coin which gets spun, and it's to whether the point of the story is to be internal or external. And when you look at a story like Star Wars, it's more internal. It's about finding your inner self and building on the force within you. When you look at this, it seems like it's more external. And I think that when the great franchises and the things that have been inspired by this kind of come to the forefront, it's one of those two things. Maybe this is like an in-between.
Yeah.
Maybe it is. I'm not sure. I don't know exactly where this one sits with that. But when you look at those franchises, it's always either an external experience or an internal experience. And I think this one might be an in-between. I'm not sure. I could be wrong, but I'm thinking that.
It's a bit of both. There were some pretty philosophical lines in there given by Timothy.
Timothy, Charlie Puth of the acting world, all right? And that he is. That's exactly what he is.
Charlie Puth of the acting world.
But he had some great lines.
Great lines, really well delivered. Stuff that's going to make you think. And I think after the past year, 18 months, 2 years, people might want a little bit of something to ask, you know, who am I, what's going on, and what am I meant to do as an individual? We need a bit of prompting to think about those things.
I think it's that. It's the individuality, I think, and it's should you let fear control you? You know, and I think that's a big factor in this from the last trailer, from this one, and through the comments of the last trailer reaction we did, was that line, fear is the mind killer. When you overcome fear, you basically take control of yourself. And I think everyone can find a solace in that if you can overcome that. So there's a lot of positive stuff here. There's actually probably too much positive stuff here. Yeah. I cannot see or think of a negative watching this.
No, even, okay, if you don't like sci-fi, if you don't like fantasy, if you don't like...
Fun,
if you don't like...
Engaging story.
Well-written story, well-written dialogue, if you don't like...
What you're saying is,
shots,
if you're an idiot, what you're saying is...
No, like, really, I think they've done an incredible job at bringing this story out in a way that anyone who's willing to give it a go will give it a go. There are some people who immediately kind of negate it and say, no, that's not for me.
Yeah.
But anyone who's willing to take the risk and give their time, I think they'll go and see this.
Yeah, I think you're right. I think we were saying we're going to watch it online because HBO Max might be in the UK by that time. I'm not exactly sure. If not, we found a drive-in cinema place. We're probably going to go watch it at the drive-in cinema then. Because we ain't going to a cinema to watch this. It's just not possible. We're not going to be doing it. It's too risky, all right? They say, hey, don't be living in fear. But don't be living in stupidity either. Like, take mitigated risks, not unmitigated risks. And that's one which I don't think for us is a good idea, specifically with family members and thus such and all this type of stuff. But drive-in cinema, what do you think about that?
I'm going to hold you to that. I can't wait. Honestly, like, I'm so buzzed for this film. I cannot wait to see this for every aspect of it. I think it's going to be such an experience, and I'm so glad that we'll be able to actually see it on like a big screen.
I just hope it doesn't bomb. I want it to make the money. I want there to be a sequel. I want this to do as well as it possibly can do, and I hope this is the right time to release it, you know, in terms of the pandemic, in terms of what's going on monetarily at the box office. It seems like it's getting healthier. It seems like it's improving week on week. So this might be the prime time too. I just hope within the next few weeks, things don't change in the world and then stuff happens and this film kind of doesn't have the reception monetarily that it could have had if the world had been normal. This was always a tough sell, even in a regular world. So we'll see how it does box office wise. But I'm hyped. I'm ready, and I just want to see this damn movie. Anyway, guys, if you did enjoy this video, please like, share, comment, and subscribe to the channel down there. If you didn't, what the hell are you doing? What did I have to do?
Subscribe.
It's really simple stuff. just subscribe. Now, I've been NarendraTheComic.
I've been India.
She's been Non-Sensei. You've been Graham. We'll see you next time. That's tomorrow. If you don't know, make a video every single day. Been doing it every day for over 1,000 days now, and we ain't stopping till we get to 10,000 subscribers. So do subscribe. Pop back again tomorrow for some more quality shitty content, because we're hashtag never not here, just how it goes. Also bring the Pakwas. Pakwas means nonsense in Punjabi, and we also bring that. Bring a lot. Bring a little, do a lot, do a little, but we do indeed bring the quality shitty content on a daily basis. So see you tomorrow. More of the same, slightly different, but essentially the very same. Once more. See you then. Skadoosh.